Hello, people. Well, I've been working on this weed whacker now. It's a nice weed whacker. I've had it a few years. It comes with a shoulder strap. And I just pulled this top cover off right here, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bolts. And that's how you get to the coil. Well, I'm not getting a spark. I got a new plug and it wasn't getting a spark, and I cleaned the armature, and I cleaned this coil. And so I got this new one here from Amazon, which is supposed to match up to the FS55. So we're going to install that, and hopefully this thing will fire up. Okay, I got the new one mounted. You can see it's sloppy, and I got the wires placed where they're supposed to be. Now, as far as setting the gap, we're going to work on that. Now you can see I have a playing card in there, and I folded it in half. I know that's probably not the recommended gapage, but I've been doing this for a while, and that's usually works well. I forget the exact gapage, and so you make sure that it's pressed on there, and then you'll tighten it down, and you have 2 contact spots. You have one here, and you have the magneto or whatever, or for the coil. And then this armature, you got to make sure that you have the spot where it makes contact. There's a flat spot on the armature, and that's where I have it right now, so you can't see it. So let's go ahead and tighten that. Now we got that tightened on there, and remember, don't get these screwed up when you put in the new one. This one's grounded with the screw that goes right to this wire, and then you got one that goes right to your coil, and then you should be able to slide that out. Now we're gonna try. I think what happened to the old coil was, you can see a lot of oil build up around here and stuff. This old coil I took out, I mean, I've cleaned it up some, but it was just saturated in exhaust oil or something, because this was the original problem, and I got an aftermarket muffler for it, and it's not the exact one. So I'm not sure where the oil's coming from, but if I get it running again, we'll find out more, and I'd really like to get this thing running again. Alright, so we've put this shroud back on, the 4 screws that I had talked about, and the 2 screws that held the coil on, which was this coil, went in there, and one mounts to the engine, and one mounts to the engine with the I think it's the kill wire. No, that's the ground, but here's anyways, there's a kill wire, I believe, and it came with a little bit longer plug wire, and it also had some extra heat shield on the wire, which the old one didn't. So we're going to add a little bit of gas and see if it'll fire up. So here we are. I've replaced the coil. I think I bought this thing in, Jesus, 2002? I don't know. This weed whacker, this FS steel 55 is pretty old. And just to show you, I think my first problem was these manifolds that they put on them get plugged up, and it would run, but it wouldn't run full throttle because it'd be, I don't know, I guess it gets plugged up. I tried cleaning it and cleaning it. I got sick of that. One time it worked, so then I bought a new manifold. It wasn't the exact one though, and it didn't fit right, and I wasn't happy with it, but it worked. And I had to do a little bit of jury rigging to get it to work. And then the next problem, of course, was a carburetor, which I'm sure you can fix these and rebuild them, which I saved it for that reason, but for the price, I think they were like under $20 for a carburetor on Amazon. And it, again, though, it wasn't the exact fit, but it worked. So, and I made it work, so that's good. And now we're looking at this coil that I just had to replace. Now you might say, man, you put a lot of money into that machine. That's less than $100 worth of parts there. And this machine, when I bought it, probably cost me $200 and some or more. And this lasted a long time. And it does a great job. I mean, talk about work free. The strap keeps the weight off of you from doing this all the time. And you got all this, you got handlebars, you just kind of relax and walk around and do your weed whacking. Makes it a heck of a lot easier. But now you're probably wondering, well, does it work though? After all that effort. Well, we'll put the air cleaner on real quick. Hopefully it runs, because this thing, I'll tell you what, I don't want to buy another one of these. These things are a nice machine, but yeah, they do fail, and maintenance would help it from failing. I've let it sit for a couple years here and there, you know, without using it, but I'll tell you what, it's a good machine. I think I should use this every day, but tell you what, let them sit around. It's not good for them. And another thing, don't think you can't fix something, because look at here, all these parts are accessible. I'm telling you, easy to do. Just have your model number or something and go to Amazon. And if you can't go to Amazon, go to Parts Warehouse. Places like that, you'll find your part. And if you find a part number, then you can Google your part number and stuff. There's ways to get parts, and trust me, it's cheaper than taking it into a dealership. And don't think you can't fix it yourself. Come on. I mean, I never took small engine repair or for a living, but, and another thing, gas lines, they rot out and bust, and people throw the stuff out to the road. Speaking of that, here's another one right here, and they threw it out to the road because the gear and the wheel was wore out. And that's actually from misuse, but I ordered 2 wheels for the mower and cleaned the coil, as I showed you in my prior videos, and boom, runs like a charm. So I got 2 wheels coming for that, and I might show you a video on that. And anyways, let's do the test, see if she runs. It's on stop mode, which start mode. On this one, you had to squeeze the trigger, push it to start, then let go, and it gives it some throttle when you start it. Choke mode is down. Okay, so it runs. I can see it needs a little bit of a carburetor adjustment, and there's special tools that you can buy on the internet too, or for carburetor adjustments, because they have stuff that on the carburetor that none of your tools will fit. And I've kind of figured that out over time too, how to make it run good. It's basically your fuel coming in and out, and I've had good luck. So don't be intimidated. Fix your stuff, man. I'm telling you. Cheaper. I saved myself a lot of money. I like all my new subscribers, which I don't have a lot of, so please subscribe and help me to produce more of these videos. Thumbs up, everybody. Good luck in your adventures. I'm out.